It's January, so it's a balmy 5 degrees. It's quite warm down here in Cornwall at the moment. We haven't got any snow or anything like up country, but I have been driving the Defender for quite a way and developed another new noise. Now this one I think I know. I think I recognise it. I had a similar thing on a Discovery many years ago. What happened with the Discovery is, as I was driving down the motorway, the noise kicked in. Quite a regular sound, as if it's like a stone in the wheel or something knocking the steering. Slight judder, a dug 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 sort of noise, and then the front prop shaft gave out, and it was still connected to the front axle. And we were doing about, I don't know, about 60 miles an hour on the motorway. So the front axle was kind of like my arm. It was like smagging around underneath the body of the truck. So that smegged the underside quite badly. And of course the prop was knackered. So I had to take it off on the side of the motorway, put the truck into diff lock and drive the rest of the way back as a 2-wheel drive. Unfortunately, I was able to get away with that and do it. But having that previous experience, I didn't fancy doing it again. So what I'm going to do today, just get the prop shafts off, inspect them, see if the joints at the ends are working. Now, before I travelled, I did try to get some grease into the axles on the grease nipples, but couldn't quite get it sorted, couldn't quite get the connection. So I'm wondering if I've run them dry, they've overheated and I've buggered them. But let's find out. Do you have to start raining now? Well, there is a plus side. At least where I need to get, it's underneath the dry. Here is not so bad. It's only my toes that are getting wet, and me legs, and me calves, and my heels. Looking underneath here, I can see. There we go. Oh, hey up. Now that's not looking good. Got a fair bit of seepage around the back of the front diff. I'm still going to take the props off, but it doesn't look like the joints on that are too bad. It looks like the diff itself. That one looks alright. What about the back end? Looks a bit dry, but so I don't know, but I'm still going to get these off. I'll start with the front one. We'll have the prop off. Just give it a bit of a wiggle waggle about. 14 it is then. Let's see if we can get on it. Come on, you bugger. And I've got him. Yes, 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 yes. Well, I've got one side of him. I cannot shift the back side of this at all. It does not want to move. Bit of a challenge to get these bolts out, actually. They've obviously been left, I reckon, factory fit, and haven't been touched since. They've been through quite a bit of cow mire, mud mire, and salt mire. So they're proving a little bit challenging to get off. So far I've managed to get 2 off the front and 2 off the rear. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to push the car forward. A bit forward. I might actually just push it back. I'll push it backwards a little bit so that I can rotate the prop and then get to the other side of the bolts. But I don't think I'm going to make it today. By the way, these ain't for sun. They're doing 2 things. They're protecting my eyes from all the crap that's falling down. I also got a little bit of a camera in. Look, if I put these on and do that, it should light up. You should see a little bit of a, there you go, See the flashy thing? That there, that is now recording you.
Pretty good.
So when I'm underneath the motor, you can see what I'm looking at. Well, that's kind of a good way of doing it. Tea's nice, needed. Right, let's crack on a bit more. Finally managed to break the last of the nuts from the back of the front prop. 4 out. Just cracked the last one. Now I've got to get them undone. Come on, you beauty. Come on. Yay. There he goes. Oh, you beauty. Come on. It's off. Yes. Looks pretty good in that. Not so great around here still. There we go then, that's that one off. What a positive pain in the posterior that was. So now we can get it cleaned up. And this is what I wanted to get access to. See if I can't get in to the grease nipple. There. Just inside of there. Mucky as. I've got to get it cleaned off, and that way I can then bang a load of grease in there and make sure it's not the prop that's giving me the grief. I suspect now, having gone underneath and taken this off and seeing the drops of oil coming from the front diff, I suspect it's coming from there. Now, I've changed the rear half shafts. I'm wondering if I might need to do the same on the front. But we'll do the prop, we'll get the back one off, we'll do the same, do that tomorrow, and get it cleaned up a bit. I need to find a way of getting it lifted a bit up in the air as well, because it's quite tight under there, quite tight. Well, it is a bloody lovely day today. It's dry, the sun is shining, and what a difference to yesterday. I still don't understand how I haven't managed to get my arse in gear until virtually middle of the afternoon. So much stuff to get sorted inside. Anyway, but we're on it now, and that's the main thing. So I've got the prop shaft in a vise. First plan is to try and just clean up all the area around the grease nipple itself, just to get all the crud off it. I might need a bit more of a pointy thing, I don't know. I think this is going to do it. That's kind of clean enough to be able to get access to it. Let's get the grease gun and see if we can get on it. And this was part of the problem that I had when I did it in situ, is that getting onto this, you couldn't get the right angle. But now I can just move all of the joints out of the way. I'm actually able to. I'm still not getting the grease going inside. Getting quite a bit of overfill. Does feel like it's going in though. That's packing it. That is packing it. I can feel the resistance. Let's go on, let's give it a bit more, and then we'll clean them up afterwards. That's a good sound. Where's that coming out? I can't see it, but I can hear it. Oh yeah, that's what we want. So look, you can see here, see the excess is now coming out through these joints. So that is fully loaded. Now we're just going to get the bugger off. There we go. Well, that was easy enough. So let's get him flipped over and get the other side done. God, if only it was this easy to do in situ. That would have been awesome. Saved a whole bunch of hassle, but wasn't. Got it out, so it is what it is, hey? It is what it is. Same again. Go on, you bugger, get on. In fact, before I do that, I'm just going to get a little pointy thing down there, make sure that the ball bearing's moving and we've got flow. Yep. That's the angle that I need. That's just coming out everywhere. That's a nose. That's a bit of a disappointment. Because look at all this. This should go inside the axle, but it ain't. All of that is wastage. Right, so we've got the new arm fitted. There we go, getting some resistance now. Well, that's a good sound already. Come on. Can I see anything? I can't see anything coming out of the edges yet, which is a bit of a concern. And I am getting a bit of... Oh yes, there is some coming through now. Thank goodness for that. Blimey O'Reilly. Right, I'll give it one last go. Got him? That's got him. Okay, I think it's going to be that. Okay, let's see what we've got. I haven't got as much as I'd like, but we have got signs of the grease in here going around, and that's better. Feels better. And there's a slight amount of pressure coming through it, pushing it out. That's good. Right, that's that. I'm happy with that. So I'm going to get him cleaned off, and then we'll get it fitted, get it refitted. And then there's only one more to go, isn't there? I might leave that one until the weekend, because it's getting warmer at the weekend. It's going to be as high as 8 degrees. I'm still not going to get my shorts on for that. All right, that'll do. Majority of the crud is off. Clean enough. It's winter, it's going to be crudded up in no time anyway, so it's not really much point in cleaning it too much. So let's get back underneath and get him fitted. One of the Brucey bonuses about this time of year is it's been Christmas, isn't it? And for one of the things I got for Christmas was this. Look at that. I got a light up head. And it can hold my hat on. That's great, isn't it? So I can see what hopefully see what I'm doing underneath the car. Let's go and test this out. Wow, well, this light works bloody well indeed. Okay, let's get him in. Back into where he needs to be. Heavy, man, heavy. Ah, that's more like it. That's more like it. Right, let's get a couple of holes in place. Go on, you beauty. Front bit up. And in. There we go, sweet. Wait. Oh yeah, that's number 4 of 8. This is hard. It's going. So I don't know why it is. I've just finished off that prop shaft, right? I've got that all nicely nipped up now. It's really tight and I'm pleased with it. I managed to get the grease coming through the seals just slightly. So I know that it's nicely packed. A bit disappointed that I couldn't get the real tight grip from my grease gun. And I have seen online these ones that have got like same sort of adjustment that you have on a drill chuck. You know, you can spin the ends and those claws nip down on it. I'm going to play with mine, see if I can do that on mine as well. But still, managed to get the grease coming through so it's just visible on the seal, so that's bob on. Next thing, I'm going to get the diff opened up and get some more oil into the front of the diff, make sure that that's got enough in there. make sure that that's not the issue. And then I might take it for a little test run, see how we get on. Look at this for a test drive route. Woo! Oh yeah, man, this is lush. Certainly at slower speeds it feels better, but I'm still having a bit of a competitive dig, 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 but it's only really small now. I don't know what that is. And it's when I'm in drive and when I'm coasting. So I'm going to have a look at the wheel. Well, I'm pleased with that actually. Now, I don't think it's cured it 100%, I'll be honest, but the difference it has made, it's quiet, smooth, and those props definitely feel different whilst taking that out for a little spin there. So, yeah, it might not have fixed everything, but I think that's definitely made an improvement. I am going to have to do a bit more investigation to see what else. There seems to be something on the offside front. So I'm going to do a bit more investigation, see what I can find, but that's for next time. But for now, thank you very much for watching. My name's Rich, and this is It's Adventure. I'll see you again very soon.